Hello, it's Sammy here, and today I want to talk about why you can't quit alcohol addiction. So, the most fundamental reason why you can't quit alcohol addiction is that you don't have simply beliefs that will make that outcome. Because we take action towards what we believe to be true. So, we can say that beliefs creates a reality. If I have a belief that addiction is a disease, then I don't going to take action towards creating a fulfilling life. But my action will be more based on survival because that is more aligned with my belief. So if we want to create sobriety, we have to become aware of our current beliefs about addiction and about ourselves. Even the addiction is a result of belief. It's a result of very destructive belief that we have about ourselves. But this video focuses more about our beliefs about addiction, because when we have right beliefs about addiction, then we can have the right focus. And when we have the right focus, we will have the right results. So, what are the most common limiting beliefs that prevents us to create sobriety? So one of the beliefs can be that addiction is a disease. And this is very mainstream belief about addiction, but why it is so destructive? Because think about how you're going to feel when you say that I have a disease, and I can guess that you don't going to feel very motivating or good. But you're going to operate more from the survival. And yeah, think about how you feel when you say that you have a disease. And one of the emotions that can arise is hopelessness. Because when we say that we have a disease, we will feel hopeless, because it basically means that we don't have control over this thing. And in addiction, it can feel that you don't have control over this thing, but it's not because it's a disease, but the reasons for that is different. So you can watch this problem two ways. You can start to remove these limiting beliefs, and you can start to create new beliefs. I will say that first it's more smarter to start to remove these limiting beliefs, because even if you create new beliefs but you still have these limiting beliefs, then I will say that you don't going to change your reality very easily. So first identify what are your limiting beliefs, and then you can start to remove them. And how you can start to create new beliefs. First, think about how you can form your beliefs. And mostly our beliefs are formed by our information about topic and then our life experiences. So if you can start to consume new information about addiction, then you can start to create new beliefs about addiction. And when we have new beliefs about addiction, then we can start to do better decisions in the realm of addiction. And the better decisions leads to better destination. So basically in this, consume not so much mainstream information about addiction, but listen guys like Gabor Mate, Mark Lewis, Richard Schwartz, guys who think outside of the box. And when you really instill those kind of information in your brain, then you form new beliefs, and new beliefs leads to better destination. And let's talk about some basic things about addiction. So many can think that addiction is about pleasure, that people who are addicted, they are hungry for pleasure in life. But it's not the truth. It's part of the truth, but not the whole truth. Because yes, we get pleasure when we do these behaviors, but it's more why we want this pleasure, and it's more like that we want this pleasure because we want to reduce our pain. And pain is the main component of addiction. You can almost say that the pain is addiction, and more specifically, trauma is addiction. So this is really big shift in this addiction work. If you can shift the focus from addictive behavior to why you have the addictive behavior, the pain and the trauma, you can make like really massive differences in your sobriety and addiction. And when you have this right focus, you can start to build systems that solves right problems for you. And when you build systems that solves the right problems for you, then it's a matter of time when you will break free from the addiction permanently. And when you focus this trauma, then you will experience a sobriety that will be more natural. Because if you don't address those underlying reasons why you have the addiction and you just try to be without the addictive behavior, then it's very resistant way to live life, because you still have the reason why you need the coping mechanism, but now you just try to be without the coping mechanism. So yes, it's really important to understand the main component of addiction, which is the trauma. When we solve the pain, we will solve the addiction. So yes, that's basically my message for this video. So let's do a little recap. So first we learned that we take action towards what we believe to be true. So our beliefs makes our reality. Then we learned that we have to remove and create new beliefs that we can break free from the addiction. And then we learned some common limiting beliefs about addiction, like addiction is a disease. And then we learned what is the main component of addiction, which is trauma. And when we focus to solve the trauma, we will build the right systems that will solve the real addiction, and in that realm we will experience natural sobriety. So yes, thank you for watching this video, and bye bye.